And we should be live as usual. Showcase, everything's looking good. Allow me to get over and double check the sound is okay. Everything looks good to me. The default hardcore begins once again. Actually, this is part 9. Let's fix that while we load in. There we go. In fact, I think I need to fix this as world. Okay. What's up, handheld fan? Welcome back. Good to see ya. I think I have made up my mind on what I want to do next. Let's double check all of our repairs. We might just repair everything right now. 3 ancient civ parts. That's probably fine. Yeah, I think we can go ahead and repair everything. Palworld raids. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope everyone's having a good day. Or had a good day. Or is having a good morning. Good afternoon. Whatever it may be, I'm hoping everyone's doing really well. I'm excited. We're back here playing some Palworld, right? You can't be upset. Or at least I can't be upset. I like playing Palworld too much. I will happily play a little bit of Palworld here and there. And good. So that's going. I just had to make sure I didn't make any mistake there. How is our food production? Our food production is fine. Excellent. How many pages do we have? You're hungry over there, huh, Palworld Raids? Is that what you're saying? We could go with either of those. Oh, refined ingots for 10% more expedition? Let's just do that. Go ahead and let them finish that one. I think we can go ahead and make like 70 more. Marcus. yeah. Jormuntide knew what was up, dude. Jormuntide absolutely said, it's my time to shine, and Jormuntide shone. Did not disappoint at all. Cool. We're getting quite a bit of sulfur in now, which is really good for us, which means we can make plenty of ammo. We should have... Oh my gosh, we can make so many ingots, or so many legendary spheres. Do we go ahead and make them all? I'm actually going to only make like half of them. I want to get to the spot where we can make more spheres per sphere craft. What boss is next? I do think Victor and Shadowbeak will be next. I just don't think it's going to be today. I think today we finish getting some of our expedition stuff going. We're going to go over into the desert and clean up a bunch of the desert pals. Potentially have a couple of fights with some desert pals over there. Namely like the rampaging pal, right? And I think we can go ahead and just say, yeah, let's go ahead and just do that. We're on our way to having everything good in the world. Let's double check if we have another Astagon or Blasmut. We did let the one Blasmut die yesterday, which is an absolute shame. But we will prevail. We will not let that get us down. We will succeed. Eventually. Hopefully. Probably. I can't... Only Sith steal in absolutes, so I better not deal with absolutes. Don't wanna jinx myself too hard. We'll just go ahead and put in a couple of Anubis, I guess. Let's see. We had some Anubis down here. Remarkable Craftsman and Runner, and we can have that get replaced. Remarkable Craftsman and Nocturnal. Oh yeah, that one's going in. Woo, that's awesome. So there we go. We've got this mining to do. I'm gonna go ahead and set just let's say just 2. Right? Should I do that? I think I should, probably. 2 Anubis to it. Make sure that that gets done. And now I believe we have some food. Yeah, we have plenty of food. Off to the desert. We need to go level up. The sooner we can level up, the more comfortable I will be doing other content in the game. I would rather be safer than sorrier. I guess we will actually just go this direction first. I don't really care where. We do need to do both ice and desert, but I think we're going to swing around to the desert. We can potentially get ourselves some easy lower level Tarantras in the desert over here. Surround Demon and Anubis now and make it Smoke or Cirque. Yeah, yeah. We've got a lot of things we can do now, you know? Let's wait just a second, see if anything spawns in. I'm not seeing anything. That's what it was, okay. I actually wanted the shotgun. Do we have a Ring of Mercy? We don't. Okay, bow's up. We can do that. So, probably should have started breeding something for the Demon God. Because we had the Fuddler. I totally forgot about that. I needed to plan that out, but... here we are. Gonna just level up some. And get ourselves ready for a little bit further into the game. That's the goal for today. Level up. Get stronger. Be ready to move on to the Legends. I think that's the big thing, is we want to get ready more and more for Legends. And, oops. Without the levels, the Legends are not going to be good for us. So we're going to go ahead and focus on leveling. I'm going to start with the desert so that we don't come back here until it's Palladius and Necromus times. And then we will go from there. So, nothing too crazy planned for today. You know, I think I do go ahead and catch a few more Dazzies. Making sure we have all the Dazzy that we want for Dazzy Clouds. I did not realize just how many Ancient Civilization parts they took. But it will probably be worth having at least a few more. Good thing I have a Serenity Ragnarok and Shotgun. It'll make quick work of Frostallion. I think so. I think so. And you know, it's one of those things where I'm also thinking about one of the reasons why I came over here is I do want to go over and get myself Seed Mine. As Seed Mine Ragnarok is very strong. Makes Frostallion just take all that extra damage. Oh, we already have all of our dinosaurs? Wow, I didn't realize I did it that quickly. So this is just going to be, at least for now, a level up adventure. I already caught all my, yep, already caught all the Lavanders. We do need to go, or I do want to go into Sakurajima Caves here fairly soon as well. Those will be good for us for getting more experience and for getting some like attack pendants and things like that. Always nice to have those. Nothing right now. We've got all our Elise Punks. Go ahead and grapple ourselves over. And we will grab this soul, of course, yes. And we should have enough money to get ourselves a little bit more with the Seed Hawk. Yeah, Ragnarok is pretty sick. Absolutely love Ragnarok. I don't remember which vendor it is. One of these vendors is the merchant with stuff. No, it's not the Pal merchant. Is it? I thought, for some reason, I thought it was this one. I totally just overlooked it. Okay. We'll just go ahead and buy a couple of seed mines while we're here. Go ahead and grab a couple of sand tornadoes while we're here. Should just be everything that we need for some later game content. Grab Ragnarok once again and head out. Absolutely love Ragnarok. Great mount. The damage to fire is just nuts. Fire being one of the better traits in the game, as so many pals are weak to it since it has the dual typing. I shouldn't say dual typing. It is effective against 2 different types. That is not dual typing. It is just being good against 2 different types. There's another Suzaku. Grab the souls. Alright, I should maybe use something that's gonna take these guys. I was thinking I could do maybe a little bit more damage than that, but we didn't. Lavander, I don't care about you. I'm sorry. We already have 12. We should have all our Tokos. We do need a few more Suzakus. Let's go ahead and put Seed Mine on Dr. Flame before I forget. Flame Doctor, not Dr. Flame. It's, for me, for some reason, it's like the same thing. Just out of curiosity, how well would that... Oh, I guess I have to wait. In which case... Only 80%. Hopefully it stays. Nice. And since it's nighttime, we want the Ancient Civilization parts anyway. Let's grab this Suzaku Alpha. And I do have a food buff. Okay. Yeah, I should have known that wasn't going to do anything to you. And we get one more. Poison. Nice. Got the poison. Should be good to... Yes. Excellent. We got a little lucky with the catch, but very nice. Very nice overall. A lucky Cognito? Will it be easy to kill? That's the question. Wait, how did I not... Oh, it used its ability when... Wow, I got a little unlucky there, I think. Alright, fine. And let's put out streamer luck here. Got ourselves a pretty good chance at killing him. Go ahead and throw a couple of bits here. Well, will you go ahead and catch him then? Didn't really need a lucky Cognito, but we caught him. And it is daytime, so it's hot once again. And we want that. Go ahead and grab this Night Star Sand. You never know when this could be useful. Ooh, and some small puzzles. And we're already done with this level of desert, I think. So that means we can go over to the top level of desert. Yeah. I kept thinking we had more pals to catch down here. I guess it's just the Suzaku, in which case it's not worth sticking around here. So we're going to start making our way up over towards the Serpent Terra and potentially go back to Wildlife Sanctuary number 3 and get ourselves just a few more pals that are over there, since we are already up here, and I would rather not come back over here until we are ready to try to catch Palladius and Necromus. Go ahead and grab this Suzaku while we're right here. Okay. I was gonna say nice and easy, and so it turned into okay. There we go, nice and easy. Very good. Serpent Terra is a menace. Yes. You know, I think we should be strong enough for this with our Jormuntide. We're gonna... just get ourselves ready. I guess we'll have the mud chowder. Interesting. Just playing it safe. The rampaging pals still scare me a little bit. There we go. More giant pal souls for the base. Or for pals, I guess I should say. If you find a huge scorching egg in the desert, hatch it into Suzaku. Yeah. You know, we'll see. Because with the 2-hour time that it takes to hatch eggs, it's, I almost wonder if it's not worth it. You know? Any other playthrough, 100% I'm going to do that every single time. But with, we still have a relatively limited number of egg spots, but we haven't been filling it, so it might just be worth doing anyway. So, you might be right there, Shadow Bro. I might just have to grab those eggs as we go along. I guess we could take out the Dinosaur Lux while we're over here too. Just to give ourselves that extra little bit of alpha done. It would be nice to have quite literally everything done. Yeah, default settings, it makes it a little bit more challenging, you know? Trying to keep all those little things in mind, but it definitely works. Predator specials are neutral damage? Oh, is that right? I totally did not think so. I thought they were going to be something else. Use the ring for that neutral damage resistance. That's a great call out. I had no idea about that Palworld raids. And the idea wasn't necessarily to hunt them right now, but I was happy to run into them because anytime we run into a predator now, is a predator we won't have to hunt later. Now I would like to get a good handful of nightmares so that we can hunt them even easier. We'll just spray this guy from the bottom, I guess, right? Is that the appropriate way to say that? Is that the correct way? Oh, I didn't even see that Suzaku. Wow, why are my shots feeling like they're not doing that much work? We can go ahead and get rid of seeds. We can go ahead and use the training manuals. And let's go ahead and feed them up just a little bit. Save everything else for now. Especially the 50 and up ones. Yeah, we do want to be a little safe. Hence why I was not going too crazy with that predator earlier. We kind of just made sure Jormuntide was able to do its thing and I could stay alive and shoot rockets from a distance. Not the bravest, but certainly did work. And we make our journey around. I don't think I need to kill any more Dazies, to be honest with you. We've done quite a few at this point. We don't need any more Robin Quilteras. I'll go ahead and grab this and see what we can get out of this chest. Some more Demud Chowder. We'll go ahead and take the free food. Not bad. Okay, this should be the last Suzaku we have to... Nope, we already got them all. So we even ignore that one. And if I remember right, we need to go up... Yep. So up to that one, and then we should be able to find ourselves the Dinosaur Lux. Oh, duh. I was sitting on Ragnarok. That's why the damage was so low. You know, you make silly mistakes here and there, and it's not the end of the world, but it is like Oh, right. I did that. That was me. Go ahead and grab these Serpent Terras. Continue to get ourselves more. Now we can grab the beacons as well. Once again, we are just trying to level up, get ourselves strong. Always shooting with the poison bow to make them even more prone to our damage. We don't need more Hengyus, right? Good. I would have been sad if I didn't catch all the Hengyus I needed. Pretty sure. Yo, Genix, what's up, dude? How you doing today? Have a good one. I felt like everybody that I worked with today said that they were tired, including me. So hopefully you slept great and you had a wonderful night's rest and you had a good day at work. My day at work actually went well. I was just tired. But, I guess that's not too different than a usual day, yeah? I would say a lot of days I'm fairly tired when I go to work. But this one, maybe a little more so than usual. My own fault. I was not just able to fall asleep. You know, I was laying in bed, not able to fall asleep. So, I mean, to that end, it wasn't my fault, but... Good evening, Cody. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well as well. Anastagon. We should still need at least one more of you, right? Oh, yeah. Oops. Yeah, we can grab some more flowers. Actually, I think we already have all the ones we need if we wanted to respec, so... we might be okay. We might be okay. We can get rid of that. We don't necessarily need... oh, we can buy more bones. We don't need a single shot rifle. You studied all day, so you're really tired. Oh, man. And don't forget, Astagon was scary the last time we were here. We gotta remember that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and drop these spheres too, to be honest. Man. How are you gliding, alternating between normal and glider and PAL glider? I'm actually not alternating between a normal glider at all. They are all, oops. They're all the PAL glider. But when you are in the air, there's the Hangyu, right? If I press E to disengage the Hangyu, it's like trying to throw a PAL. And you can use those to kind of spam between throwing a PAL and using the glider again. Which gives you a lot of extra time in the air. So feel free to use that anytime you want. Cold resistant metal armor schematic 4. Would you guys be upset if I left that there? Huh? Ah, Cody, you're doing well. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, take it easy, dude. I don't know. We'll see how long I stream today. I'm excited to do it, but boy, I was tired all day. And when I got home, I did the bare minimum. I did the bare minimum. I even was like, do I heat up food or do I just eat it cold? And I was like, I'm going to eat my food cold. That's how lazy I was when I got home. Okay, the other thing about doing this right now is it should increase our expedition speeds as we're catching higher level pals. Combat Astagon would be fun. The problem I'm having is thinking about leveling up all these pals. Like, even our Ragnarok that's with us most of the time and we keep feeding things in, It's, what, 3 levels behind us already? Yeah, three levels behind us. And, I think that's gonna continue. Continue to ride Ragnarok so that we can continue to restock our weapons. At the very least, Cody, I'd say congratulations on a good day's worth of hard studying. I know anybody that's studying tends to need to take some breaks, you know? It's a tough task. Dang, that was a good spear throw. I'm pretty proud of that one. We don't need the horns. One or two more fang lopes, depending on if that one goes in. Looks like it's one more fang lope. I really should be using Seed Mine, as we could potentially be getting other things. Fog Blast, I don't care about that, dude. You studied out in the rain all day? Oh, it was rainy here for me too. And kind of depressing. Yesterday was like warm and sunshine, and today it was cold and rain. I think that's one of the reasons I had such trouble sleeping, is I refused to turn my air conditioning on in the middle of winter, and it was hot. I will be honest, it was hot. It was, I couldn't sleep with covers on very well, and I am very much so I like to have covers on when I sleep person. Okay, we've got all our fang lopes. We can catch more Bushi. We haven't seen like a single Bushi yet. That's wild. Yesterday you had snow and rain. I believe it. The weather, at least in the United States, the weather has been pretty wild the last little bit. See, mine got nerfed in Feybreak. Yeah, I still think the, it's like the ability to add the rooted on top of everything, right? I feel like it's still strong. I might be wrong about that, though. Like, the Seed Mine skill itself is no longer quite as good, but I think the rooted and just the general ability is still probably fine. Just, I'll have to keep in mind that it's, you know, not doing what it used to do. Do your thing, Ragnarok. You know, I might actually take the coal as well. The coal could be very, very good. But thanks for that little tidbit of information, Palworld Raids. It's easy to lose track of some of the things. I definitely sometimes get stuck in ways, especially when you know, I've just started going back and looking at some old style speedruns where they were doing the tutorial, and I thought that looked like super fun, and I was playing it, and like, man, Zoe has lightning streak. Can you believe it? A Zoe with lightning streak? It's like, no wonder that boss was like a level 15 boss for me back then, and people can do it much easier. And I'm not saying that I am as good a player as them for the amount of time they put in, but I was like, oh, okay, so if you're facing a Lightning Streak Zoe, it's a little bit different because Lightning Streak absolutely messes you up. Very, very interesting. And you know, today was cold. Tomorrow is supposed to be warm again for me, Cody. I don't know how this weather has decided to be what it is, but it's a very interesting one. I do enjoy watching myself some Weather Channel updates. I watched Ryan Hall quite a bit, especially if there's any sort of stronger weather. For some reason, did I say Cody? Ryan Hall? Ryan Hall? Just lots of little interesting tidbits about the weather that you can learn about. We keep throwing that spear way lower than I want to. And apparently that was not high enough either. Okay, over to the Lylene. We should have a few. Yes. We just want to get all this experience. Experience is good. Probably the best way to root legends. Yeah, I think so. It'll just be a little bit extra. It'll add a little extra damage too, if I remember correctly. We didn't get caught. Haha, take that P idea. Yeah. Such an interesting world we live in. I like weather. On the whole, I like weather. I think it's very interesting. It's also terrifying, but interesting. Like tornadoes, those things are terrifying. I think they're really cool, but they're terrifying. I think that can be said for just about anything, though. Like Astagon, great pal. Also, apparently terrifying, and he can potentially try to kill you. And we missed a couple of shots there. Let's just go ahead and... Yeah, we should be doing that. We should be doing that. Get a little root in there. Get our additional capture chance going. It just makes more sense. I should be doing that every time. Well, look at that. 90%. I mean, he wasn't the highest level, but still. 90%. Love to see it. Ooh, an Artisan and Incineram knocked. Not that I think that's going to be useful. I don't know that I'll be breeding any more base pals, other than technically Anubis. But, very cool to see regardless. Yeah, 42 to 90. Level 42 is a 91% throw with both of those on there. I think that helps out quite a bit, having both the rooted and the poison. I should have been doing that the whole time. Another 42. Let's see if we can't get another good root in. Another that. No, I keep missing the crit. I was really hoping we'd get a crit in there to really tie it all together. You know, if I had Yakumo, I definitely would want actually an Orsurk with Remarkable Craftsman and stuff, but we'll have to live without it. You know how crazy that would have been if we gotten a Remarkable Orsurk right there? Just because. Streamer luck. I think I missed the poison. I did. Dodged ya. Grass tornadoes specifically are very terrifying. Yeah. Those things I think might be some of the strongest skills in the game. The grass tornadoes. Yeah. I mean, I've seen countless runs die to to grass tornadoes. Those things are absolutely unfriendly to everybody. Cold resistant and training manual will be fine. Do I have any pal with Remarkable Craftsman? Yes, we have quite a few. We ended up pulling, what was it, a Fwack? A Fwack with Remarkable Craftsman, and then we used that to breed into a Yakumo, which we then put on at least 2 Astagons and many Anubis. So, yes. We'll just have to wait for this Flares to pop down, I think. So, very cool. I definitely have a Lylene with it as well. We have a Jormuntide Ignis with Remarkable Craftsman. Do we have anything else? We were able to go around and get pretty much anything I wanted with Remarkable Craftsman with the Yakumo. So turned out to be pretty lucky this run for that. This is the hardcore world. Yeah, Remarkable Craftsman on all of that on hardcore. This is that exact world. We got a whack. We bred it into a Yakumo. Yakumo are a relatively small egg. By relatively, they are a small egg. Unless they hatched alpha. In which case, we got a little unlucky. But I think we can just burn through this Shadow Beak fast enough to not need to worry. Cool. Nice. Cool. Extra Shadow Beak. Easy going. That's exactly what we were looking for. It's a little unfortunate that that was what we got. It might be time... Oh! I was gonna say it might be time for us to get going out of here because we are pretty much all out of pals. Oh, we're out of spheres. Well, an Ultra Sphere, see what we get if we get him. Nice. Oh, one more would be so sick. One more Astagon before we leave. Doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Okay. What are we going to do to make our... I guess we could just drop the 2 carbon fiber. That's really not worth all that. Oh. Let's do this. Now we've got plenty. We can switch this around. Oh, no. That's what I'm saying. We already have multiple Anubis with Remarkable Craftsman Shadow. We were able to do quite a few of them thanks to the Flack. We've bred a Flack into everything we needed, essentially. Namely the Yakumo, and then we were able to pass the traits on from there. I don't think I bred the Anubis first. I might have. My memory might just be failing me. Alright, there we go. Let's find that cave. And I'm pretty sure we did breed exactly a Cryolynx and a Robin Quill for the Remarkable Craftsman on the Anubis. Tell him about Jor? Oh, well, if you haven't seen yet, which wouldn't surprise me, we got streamer luck here. And this is our streamer luck Jormuntide that we caught on our second attempt with a Yakumo. So we've got Serenity and Diamond Body that both passed on. And then we luck rolled Ferocious, as that is not something that we had on Yakumo. It just happened to pop onto him. So got pretty lucky there. And I should have gone to this location up here. Do I have the ability to see in this cave right now? Do I have a torch? I don't. Do we have the ability to make a torch? We need stone for that, don't we? And I don't have a hip lantern. I feel like this is kind of a futile attempt now. Oh. I don't have... Ow. So yeah, this run is pretty sick. Yeah. Does Phalaris light up? Not that I recall. What was that? Oh, Gigaspheres. We can catch more beacons. I guess we're not done up here until we run out of Ultra Spheres anyway. Ultra Spheres are good for pretty much anything here. We'll go ahead and take the electric organs, I think. Does anybody else know? I'm not a huge fan of Phalaris. I know a lot of people like Phalaris in part because of how fast it is. It's faster than Ragnarok technically. The movement of Phalaris feels like I'm driving a tank through the air, and I'm not a big fan of that. So I don't drive. I don't fly a Phalaris too frequently. I did a while back, but I can't say I've had one for some time now. Go ahead and grab the Demud Chowder. I think I can kind of meander out here until daybreak comes to go finish off everything I want to. Namely the Dinosaur-Lux. Oops. Can I just scroll up, please? Thank you. Sometimes my control with the scroll wheel is not as good as I'd like. Momentum feels weird for you? Yeah, it does. Like, I feel like if I stop in the air, it's like, keep going. Keeps going, stops. Versus, unless it's changed. I mean, it's been so long since I've flown one. It could be, that it's perfectly fine now. Yeah, the cave is short, but we have Tarantrus, we have the Serpent Terras, we have, beacons. Might as well just go around catching all them. And then it'll make my life in the cave just that slightly bit easier. Okay, we're done with Serpent Terras apparently. But we'll go ahead and grab these couple of Lift Monk effigies. We're not going to actually go say hello. Well, I guess with how close that one is, we're going to kind of say hello to Palladius and Necromus. There they are. Scary. We're almost to the point where we could potentially try taking them on, but with it being a hardcore, I mean, technically we could do it now, but who wants to risk a hardcore, right? I think that's just the thing, is you have to play a little bit safer than you might otherwise. And it definitely makes you appreciate some of the aspects of the game more when you only have one life. You gotta be careful. What was that I missed? Course ammo? Yeah, I don't care about that. Phalaris is trash. Ragnarok boosts your damage and converts to fire. No contest between the two. I mean, technically there is, right? I mean, Phalaris is technically a little faster, and Phalaris also is technically with a greater stamina amount. So, yes, you can technically argue for Phalaris. Now, if you pick Phalaris over Ragnarok, I'm not going to shame you, but I will say I highly, highly recommend trying out Ragnarok and like just seeing how that feels before settling on one or the other, just because of the speed and stamina amounts. Because I'm in Palworld Raids camp where Ragnarok is the better travel pal. And well, it's more because of the it's half travel and half damage, right? The damage, Ragnarok just wins. It's just straight up, Ragnarok is way better at damage. The travel, it's fairly similar. Just that the reason I stick around on Ragnarok like this is because I'm looking to fight and get stuff. If I'm not on Ragnarok like this, it's because I'm grapple hooking, which is way faster than a Phalaris. So, I mean, for one, you have to know that trick to kind of have that extra opinion about it, but it's also, once you know about it, it kind of makes flying around like this kind of not necessary. Once I saw that there was no pal I wanted right here, I was immediately wanting to get off Ragnarok so we could go faster. Almost out of all of our spheres. It's alright, we have quite a few more that we started making when we were at the base. We should be able to do that shortly. Almost got ourselves up to 53. That's very exciting. If I plan on taking on Palladius and Necromus, wait until the start of a fresh night so you can fight Necromus by himself? Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely one way to do it. Let's go ahead and let Streamer Luck finish this little guy off right here. It shouldn't take more than a few hit. Oh my gosh. I know that attack truly is not that strong, but boy, is it pretty sick. It's so cool. So cool. We're gonna want to drop that. We don't need it. We're gonna want his, we're wanting his bounty tokens. I'm gonna go ahead and let Dromantide just finish this. This is right here, up in the desert. So this is Wildlife Sanctuary number 3. This is where you start the game. We're almost directly north at the northernmost part of the game. And that's where we're at. AI Song, and welcome in. I'm fairly certain I've never seen you before. Welcome, at the very least, if this is your first time commenting. Great. Glad to hear from you. Glad you could join. Excited to have you here. Palworld's fastest pal is a player launched by a building. Yes. I mean, I have always been my best friend. I don't know about you guys, but if anyone was not on my side, I would still be by my side. We want to go this way. The extra damage is really important when you're leveling, and Ragnarok leads in the Frostallion capture, no contest. That's fair. Fair. If I was to tell people to which one to go for, I would highly recommend Ragnarok. It's as simple as that. Stop shooting me, bro. How did I lose the other 2 hardcore maps? So, the first one, I went to the desert when I was like level 20. I want to say I was almost exactly level 20. And then I was in heated combat because oops. That works. What's it called? The things that fall from the sky. Meteorite. A meteorite fell from the sky, and I wanted to catch the Xenovator because I know how tough it can be to get all of those in a reasonable chunk of time, including even 100 days. And so I ended up not noticing that there was some neighboring Tokos behind me. I noticed the ones off to the side, but not the ones behind me. And yeah, they air cannoned me to death, and that was that. The second one, we were at Wildlife Sanctuary number 3. I did not know how low a durability I had on my armor. We were chilling. Everything was going great. Not a single thing was going wrong. And then we decided that we should try and catch this Lylene, and we hopped on a Ragnarok. And then we had this Bushi hit us while we were hopping on Ragnarok, which helped us lose control of the mount. And then Lylene sent some grass tornadoes at us. Our armor durability got destroyed in that particular second of time of the grass tornadoes hitting us. And we were essentially, I want to say 100 to 0'd, but it was really closer to like 80 to 0'd. We had about 80% of our life left, and it was just, we were over. It was game over. Very sad. It was more ignorance than anything else. So, yep, Lylene was the second one. Another pump action shotgun. The emerald is not bad for the money. I might grab that Bellamar Libero fragment. Do we have a way to... Dude, don't... I'm trying to find what I want to pick up here. Ancient Civilization Core, definitely want to keep. The Precious Dragonstone would be nice. We don't really have anything we want to... We can probably... Actually, I bet you that's worth about the same amount. So we'll just take... Oh, no. There we go. We don't need that. Getting gattled. Yes. The good old Gatling gun of the enemy. Want to know a fun fact? I've never used the Gatling gun in this game. I don't know what has made me not want to try it. It's not, I guess it's not even that. It's just that I know that there's so many resources you can gather in so little time, and I've just never used the Gatling gun. I've seen other people use it, and I'm like, okay, so that's how that works. That looks nice, but it doesn't look like unbeatable. So I've just never used the Gatling gun. We can't refresh it. Oh, yes, we can. We can do this. Oop. Nice. This should be a good launch location. Let's see. That looks terrible, actually. Let's not do it from there. Let's go from like right here. We'll bend around. We'll bend around. Actually, you know, this will be like the perfect time to go say hello to the court space. Bend around. Nice. Just barely made it. Remember saying you died in the previous part? Was it wrong? Not in this one. The previous part might have been a previous run, in which case, sorry. This is my third hardcore run, where I died to Lylene, was number 2, and when I died to Toko Toko, it was number 1. So if you look at part 8, I believe it was, you'd see that we did not die in part 8. We did die in other ones, though. Very, very much so. Unfortunately. Now, this should still be a fully functioning base. Depressed, I don't care about that. You guys can tell me that all you want, but I mean, as long as you're working. Whoa, we have so much here in terms of wheat. We're taking that. Oh, respawning. Yeah, so actually respawning is not a death. Respawning is resetting yourself, essentially. A death is when your HP hits 0 and pressing the respawn button does not kill you. It's just one of those things I tested to see if that was how it worked, and that is in fact how it works. I didn't make the rules. I am maybe abusing the rules a little bit to get ourselves as far as possible. But I did not do anything that was not within the rule set of the game, as far as I know. I mean, if I knew, it would kill us and we wouldn't be able to log back in anymore, so that should be exactly where we're at. Yo, Teufel, how's it going, dude? Hope you're having a great day. Go ahead and do that. We did level up. I think we're going to go ahead and do a little bit more attack. We are pretty low on that for right now. Go ahead and put a few of these berries in here. Try to keep them a little happier than not. Can we switch any of them out? Probably. Let's go ahead and do that. Make sure that they're being as efficient at this course as we can be. Well, we likely won't need them to be super efficient. It's probably for the best to just make sure that they're working. Go ahead and even throw in some remarkable craftsmen in here. So none of those are... Oh, that one's depressed. We don't need you in there. We don't care if you guys are depressed, do we? No, not really. How about we add in something like Helzifer, though? Do we have... Celery will work great. Actually, we'll keep the Philanthropist just in case. Mining Foreman can go in. There we go. We've got you two doing that. We're going to have to turn off... Oops, turn off the celery's watering so that they are transporting the whole time. That's what we want them to do. The Demuds. Was one of them... We have 4 Demuds in here. We have you for gathering, I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't want you to put that away. What else? I guess we can keep the dark fragments with us. That'll give us a little bit extra weight for right now. How much quartz do we have? Like, yeah, we have almost 4,000 quartz. So we're doing pretty solid on that. But this base is consistently getting us more Demud high-quality pal oil. And we've got quite a bit of coal stations over here, too. I didn't even think about that. So we do kind of want this to continue to help us out. Oops. Grapple ourselves back over to this box. Put everything away. Teufel, have you been working on an all alphas run yet? I know you said you had mentioned you were considering doing one. And if you do, are you going to be build gliding, or are you going to try to do it as the new restricted rules are? I'm very interested on what your thoughts are. Salad for pals or riot. These pals, they could eat raw berries for all I care. Reminds you of some French cheese or French bread. I think of a truffle. Every time I read his name, I think of a truffle, which is like a chocolate, right? And that also makes me hungry. I think I'm still pronouncing it correctly. If I'm not, go ahead and correct me again. I'm not opposed to being corrected as many times as necessary. Let's grab one more pal for the base. One more, like, transport pal just to make sure. We want... Gosh, Helsifer is such a good... Yeah. Good pal for it. You do both? Ah, nice. Nice. I haven't really given it thought yet. I definitely want to potentially give that run a shot. But it's not a run that I've even considered yet. But I'm going to go ahead and let this Jormuntide finish cooking these berries. And then we are going to get back on our way back home, I think. Route changes for sure. Yeah, I bet. How do you perform build, glide, cancel? So, it's fairly straightforward. The process is to build a building on top of you. We're about to do it right now, so we can walk our way through it. Let's make sure I know which direction I'm going here. I'm pretty sure it's south-southeast. Oh, it's just south? It's even more south. Okay, so for me, I line up where I want to go and try to get it on the lip of an edge. Once it's on the lip of an edge, you're going to have to stand behind the pillar you want. So I want to go this direction, right? I want to go south. As long as I am south of this middle pillar, I should be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and delete it, put myself on this, and stand on the middle beam. We're south of this beam. We should then just build this, and it'll put us off to the side. You know, I did make a tutorial video, but it didn't get very many views, and I think it's mostly because I don't know how to do thumbnails very well yet. So, might have to make another one. It kind of needs an update anyway. But, I mean, it's something that not many people are going to see in a lot of their playtime, so... I mean, if I... Oh, don't die on me. Don't die. You're just chill. Just chill, game. What's going on? Am I still alive? Just chill it when people ask. I should. I think I'm still alive. Can you guys hear me? Yeah. Palworld looks to have just crashed here. Looks like we have to hard close this. Uh-oh. It's not even closing on a hard close. Control-Alt-Delete this. Alright, Palworld. End task. Ugh, that's always so sad. So sad! Your channels for speedruns and possibly randomizers in the future? Oh, that one. Yeah, I don't think I've made a tutorial on that one. As always, still hardcore. Still nothing has changed. Nothing should have changed. Assuming everything didn't get destroyed. Diablo 2! Heck yeah, dude! And Project Diablo 2 too. I know, you guys can see everything. Well, you can't see everything. There's a few things that are still hidden for me to know and for you guys to find out. I will be disclosing a few things here in the not too distant future. You'll see. You'll see. How about this base though? Salads are here, right? Look at this base. This base is the base, right? Woo! Task manager! Task manager to the rescue. Okay. I don't think I needed to save anything. I'm not planning on working with anything just right now. I'll just do that. Thankfully it happened in base. You know, I think I load back approximately 15 seconds. So I have the autosave for every 15 seconds. And I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened there, is we auto-loaded back into 15 seconds into the past. So I don't think it was as big of a deal as it could have been. I only have one Anubis in that breeding pen, though. That's a little sad. I must have taken the other one out at some point, or it got stuck. There we go. Oh, they're both females. The nocturnal one, yes. No, why is the nocturnal one not happy right now? Probably because it's nocturnal. Put those two in. Could have gotten a few more eggs. That would have been nice. Cool. Potentially we'll get an artisan, nocturnal, and a remarkable craftsman. Maybe even a runner. Played Diablo 3 till finish and it was the best 30 plus hours you had. Hey, I wish I only put 30 hours into Diablo 3, I'll be honest. I put way more than that into Diablo 3. But I also was playing it when it came out, and when it came out, you were playing on Infernal, and Infernal was not good. To say that Infernal was way harder than it needed to be is, no! I hate chest settings. Check all. We can now put all the stuff in here that we want to put in here. But the pals don't get to put any of the stuff in here. Actually, we can even keep that. No, we're only going to need that here. Night Star Stand, that, this, and Predator Core. Now, see, they're already starting to try to put coal in here, and I don't want that. Oof. But yeah, I played a lot of Diablo 3. Remember the auction house where you could buy and sell stuff for real? That was crazy. I really enjoyed doing that, I'm not going to lie. I was in college at the time, so I was only trying to sell stuff. I had a friend that sold a ring for 255 bucks, and I was so jealous. So jealous. Oh, you're on the PoE 2 grind, Teufel. That's awesome. I have not played that game yet. I keep looking at it, and I keep going, I should play this game, and then I keep not playing the game. I don't know what it is. Do we make more? I don't think we need to make more. You can go ahead and prep some polymer. Probably should just make more pal metal ingots. And if that's the case, we're going to need more pal metal. How close are we to feeling Sakurajima? I don't know if we'll use the grenade launcher, but I'm going to unlock it. The plasteel helm we're going to unlock as well. We don't really have anything left. What do we need in the future? The PAL disassembly conveyor. 100%. That's a 100 requirement right there. I'm just going to catch up on your guys' comments here really quick. How I spam hang yourself to prevent... Yeah, okay, yeah. Teufel, I think, answered that one. It's the E and spacebar for me, which is summon pal and unsummon... Well, summon your glider. So, I'm spamming my E and spacebar. So, spacebar E, spacebar E, spacebar E. And you can spam it very quickly that way. Oh. I was standing too much in the center, or not in the center. Was this one always this bad? Ah, I guess it was. And it works with any PAL, any glider, not just Hangyu. I feel like it's worth pointing that out. So if you wanted to spam spacebar and E on any glider, it works on gliders, it works on gliding PALs. Anything and everything that can glide will work with that particular movement. You just recently found, and really thank you, Leon. Oh, Lionel Mendoza. For some reason I was gonna say Lionel, the guy from Thundercats, my dad's favorite. Oh, yeah, I killed the Cryolinks. That's a bummer. On higher brightness settings. No, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down just a smidge here. Oh, I tried to save you. Lionel? Hey, okay, Lionel. Feel free to call you Leo. Alright, sick, will do. I'm glad you stopped by even once. So thanks for saying something. Thanks for saying hey. And I hope you have a great day if you're not sticking around right now. But regardless, appreciate you stopping by. That's very, very cool. I've said this many a time, but I am absolutely blown away with how many people are willing to watch me play Palworld right now. It's very fun for me. I am enjoying it immensely. So thank you to everyone who is here right now, sticking around, watching me play a very fun, in my opinion, very fun video game in an interesting way. So thanks again. Yeah, bro, dude, Ragnarok here is absolutely busted. This entire area of the map, Ragnarok is shining. They're glowing. Ragnarok always has a glow up in this area, man. And thanks for answering some of those other miscellaneous questions, everybody else in chat. I really appreciate you guys helping out people that ask the questions, especially if I don't get to them very quickly. That's super nice of you. Very appreciative. I am trying to do well this round, but I seem to be a little bit more focused on the game than I have been in the past couple of streams, and I think it's just how tired I am. So, thank you again, and I hope that you guys will continue to help me out with those things. That's super cool. You've been keeping up the hardcore series. Really interesting to watch. Just not much of a chatter, but I'll be lurking. Hey, we've got probably 10 lurkers in here right now, and I would say most of my streams end up being a majority of lurkers and a handful of people that are here chatting and hanging out. So lurk away, man. But that being said, I love the people that are chatting. It makes me have even more to try and keep up with outside of just playing as fast as possible. I wouldn't do it if I didn't like it and having the chats with you guys. So very much appreciate everybody that's chatting. Appreciate the people that aren't chatting and are just hanging out and able to keep me in the background and stuff. I mean, you can show support any way you want, whether it is by just appreciating the video, by lurking in the background. There's so much. A way to get honey easily. The easiest. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is a little scared. 1 second. I will try to get back to you in a second. Level 57 Siblix, I need to be at least a little wary of. I might just keep using Ragnarok. Let's keep using Ragnarok. Ragnarok's just so much stronger. Due to the typing advantage. Just make sure we don't lose. We should be fine even if we get frozen. We have 3 cold resists. We're fine. Oops. I did not see that blizzard spike. I was thinking about throwing a sphere just to see where we were at. Let's play it a little safe. Throw some spears for protection as we wait for our shield to regen. Hide behind Ragnarok there for a little bit. Okay, our shield's regened. We should be fine. Dang, that's only a 1% increase. This feels kind of pointless, but hey, we caught it. Okay. Whew. Lucky masochist. They must have liked how much I was hitting them then. Suggestion on easy predator pal so far, you can only find Gildane. Yeah, there's a dire howl that spawns right here. So if you go to -3, 15 or so, -23, you'll be able to spawn them in. And that's what, level 25, I want to say it was. So go ahead, run over there, see if you can't get yourself a dire howl predator, and then you'll be good to go. Hey, you're welcome. I still have a lot of predators to learn where their locations are, but thanks to Teufel's routing, he found that one for when we were doing the all tower speed run, and I stole it. I am shameless. I took it. And, oh, I didn't even see that Cryolinx. Oh, did the Cryolinx not see me either? I don't know if that Cryolinx saw me either. That's funny. Oh, Wyatt, I didn't even see that. So yeah, if you wanted to get honey easy, I would go to the Cinnamoths in this area. I can't find it. Right around Patalia. So right around Alpha Duran Patalia, all this area just north of Azerobi. Cinnamoths can drop some honey. Otherwise, you can potentially get a bee guard or anything right around that level as well. And 25, sick. And then, yeah, you can breed from there. Then once you get the bee guard, you put the bee guard in the ranch, and the bee guard will drop honey for you in the ranch. So you can continue to get continue to get honey that way. I'm thinking about what I'm doing. I'm continuing to try to get experience as we run around and just catch all these pals. And I guess I'll go ahead and grab this. We might get something nice out of it. Who knows? Could be anything. Ultra spheres. We definitely are happy for that. That was just a visual glitch. Okay. Wraiths. These are lower than the ones we can find in Sakurajima Caves, so these are the ones that we will go after. Level 25 Dire Howl. I don't know if there's a lower level one than that, but there's certainly not an easier one on a route that you would want to do for all towers. But that's not necessarily what you're up to, so... Well, maybe it is what you're up to, I don't know. If it is, go watch Teufel or Eyes run on all towers and see how that's done and have fun with it. Good luck. I'd always love some more competition in speedruns. I am quite honestly trying to get Archie to come back. I would love to see Archie run some of this new content, because I think Archie is a particularly good player. And I would just really like to see how he does. Now, these are almost never worth it. We're gonna Get 2 large training. Actually, the 18 flame organs isn't too bad either. Wish there was a paralysis blow. Ooh, that would be nice. Oops. Man, we had the perfect chance to hit this Wumpo for a lot of damage. That's alright. Use the bow instead. A paralysis bow would be sweet. Or even, what if there was like a tranquilizer gun? Like, why don't we have a tranquilizer gun? Put these pals to sleep, man. Keep forgetting that I have Seed Mine now, so I can do that. Awesome. A Vanworm Crest. We're not going to wait for him to fall to the ground. So like a paralysis bow, a tranquilizer gun. There's a lot of little things that they could definitely add into the game still that would be really beneficial for the player. And would be very fun to use. Like, could we put a pal to sleep and then absolutely destroy it after it wakes up? Like, potential strat right there, right? Because we get a bunch of damage when pals are asleep. They're given, like, prone damage or something. I don't know what to actually call it, but I've always been calling it prone because, like, they're asleep. And so they just get absolutely dominated by whatever hits them first. Sleep plus magic strats. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel like there's... I think that's the thing though. It's like Palworld never feels like they're opposed. Like Pocket Pair doesn't ever feel opposed to me to doing the strats that are like, yeah, that's overpowered. And Pocket Pair is just like, yep. Yep. And they're okay with it. Like every time. At least that's how it feels to me. Almost have all the Hang You Crysts now. Would like a few more since they're almost always only never going to spawn here. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. What were you trying to attack there, Vanworm? Vanworm? Ragnarok? Let's go ahead and just use Fireball here. Oh, wasted a sphere. Terrible. Terrible gamer. Would Shock Grenade spam on Alpha work? Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna... I should just put it this way. I am not the biggest fan of the grenades. I think the grenades are okay, but I think they could easily increase their damage a little bit, and no one would complain. Horrible streamer shooting Wumpos in the eyes straight with a shotgun. Yep. I never said I was good. At least I don't think I've ever said I was good. I will say that I am better than a lot. To be honest with you, I should be within the top 50% of Palworld gamers. Grenades are relatively expensive, yes. Another Lucky Siblix. That's 2. Okay, let's go ahead and fireball this one. Seed mine it. It's got lock on laser? Did it just not fire the lock on laser? That should not have taken that long for the lock on laser to fire. Sorry, Doctor. Didn't mean to. Oh my gosh, this one's only 8%? Did I miss it with the poison? Okay, there we go. 10%, 10%, 10%. Let's go. Get in there. Nope, that was not in there. I said in. Nope. Try again.
Yeah.
Oh. Dang, I swear I keep throwing it at its vital, but I guess not. Alright, we might just let this one die. See if you can burn it. Oh, didn't get the poisoner burn fast enough, I don't think. Alright, some more ancient civilization parts, which we desperately need. I think we go ahead and kill Clint again. I think we already killed him once, right? Pretty sure we did. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that would be an interesting level 50 first, or if you go for the higher level legendaries and stuff, that would be something to find out, wouldn't it? I think that's part of the fun is learning those first couple of routes is what's gonna actually be best. This is just power level. It's hard to say. Truly it is. I'm tending to think the same as you, Arthur, where power leveling is probably the way to go, but it's not easy to say it for sure without having actually tested it, you know? How much of our shields left? Plenty. Oh, okay. You'll naturally level pretty fast by killing the alphas in order route is level based. Yeah, I could easily see that, you know? The alphas generate so much experience as you go along. Guys, what is with our lucky luck? Huh? What is this? Let's clear out these cryo links first. Man, this is true luck rain right here. I don't even know if I want to catch this one. It's level 6. It would be really good for sending on expeditions, though. It's already level 60. We could even use it in... Okay, we're gonna catch it. We can use it in raids. Right? It's an Ice Pal level 60. We won't have to level it. Potentially it's just gonna be a big tank for us. Hopefully one that doesn't kill us. We'll try catching it. We have a relatively low shot. Maybe we damage it a little more. Okay, it's on fire. Yeah, it's poisoned too. So that's as good a shot as we got, about 7%. I think it's worth it. Oh, let's go, guys. Palworld race. I just saw your comment. Top 1%. Maybe. The thing is like there's no competition, right? Other than speedrunning. But like speedrunning is such a niche portion of the game. Like not many people are doing it, so it's hard to say. Semi-auto rifle schematic? No. So, hard to say. Hard to say. Splits for alphas at the moment? Nice, dude. AI song, you're currently playing on farm ranch breed route just to find good passives. Nice. So how do you level to 40? It's so slow. I always catch 12 of each pal. Every time. Didn't realize they could shoot those balls forwards and upwards. We're just gonna... So, yeah. 12 of each pal is always, as far as I know, always the fastest until you get to maybe 55, 60, where you can start killing alphas for some pretty solid experience at that level. Otherwise, it's still fastest to catch pals. Like, this is hard mode, right? So we are on the lowest experience rates that we can get in-game without making it harder on ourselves by lowering the experience rates below what the developers intended to be the hardest difficulty. They just allow you to go even lower because it's Palworld devs. They're sick. They're fantastic. But we've gained, what, 2 levels in an hour and a half of play just because I have so many legendary spheres and I can continue to catch all these pals. Now, it's a little unfair. I know where I want to go. I know all of these locations to catch pals. I have, like, all the tricks to catch them by, you know, adding in the poison arrow shots, adding in the damage from our seed mine there to root them up. So there's a lot going into why I can do it as fast as I am. Not just because I'm catching 12. But it is also almost entirely because I am catching 12. Yeah. Oh, and then leveling the pals. Okay, if you want pal leveling, there's 2 things to do. Sorry if I misread that. Pal leveling, so it's kind of twofold. There is the, once you are level 55 or 60 route-ish, you can do hard Zoe and Grisbolt towers, and every time you do a hard Zoe and Grisbolt tower, you get a ton of experience put on your pals. I mean, you get a decent amount of experience yourself, but your pals get a ton also. To add into that, you get a training crystal every time you beat that tower, and you can beat the tower many, many times an hour if you feel like grinding out the same thing over and over again. And that gives you a full level, no matter what level it is, including 59 to 60. So you can go from 59 to 60 in a click of a button if you are willing to grind out Zoe and Grisbolt, or by doing raids or other things that give that particular loot. So that's a particularly strong way to level your pals. Another is to breed Mimogs, level them up to level 20, and then you can use that to then butcher them. I would highly recommend the Pal Essence Condenser. Not Essence Condenser, the Pal Butcher Disassembler. The Pal Disassembler. And that will guarantee you a chance if they're level 22 for large training manuals. And then one last one that you can do is to just go around to all the different alphas and predator pals in the game, and that will give you a lot of experience as well. Now, it's not the easy Zoe and Grisbolt, mind you. It is hard mode Zoe and Grisbolt, so it is a little bit more challenging than just rolling up on Zoe and Grisbolt, but for the most part, it's not the hardest fight in the world. it does take some getting used to, but there's one reason why I'm fairly good at Zoe and Griswold is because I've done it many times trying to level up my pals. Do I have all the Siblix? I think I just fought my last couple of Siblixes. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Sorry. So, highly recommend waiting until you feel pretty strong to do that. Because even so, it's going to be like a 3 to 5 minute fight, depending on how prepared you are. But yeah, all those other ones are very, very useful. But killing alpha pals is very good. Oops, I didn't mean to throw. I wanted to... But yeah, because alpha pals give 10 times the regular amount of pal experience. So if it was a level 1, instead of getting 3 experience, you'd get 30. I'm pretty sure that's what a level 1 is for their kill. And it's just a good way to level up. Luckies are the same way. So luckies are very, very good. And then predators are particularly good as well, since predators give like 20 or more. I'm not entirely sure what predators' experience rate is that they hand off when you kill them, but it is substantial. So even a relatively low level predator pal will give you quite a bit of experience when you kill it. To add to all that, your pals don't get the experience boost that you do when you catch pals. So that's one reason why my pals are more under leveled than I am, but your pals get an experience boost for being lower than your level, which is why I'm not necessarily minding letting my pals stay under my level, as they will continue to gain more and more experience as we start killing more and more things. So all of that combined can help you to level up your pals. But for you, I would say go ahead and not worry, unless you are really wanting your pal to be the only thing that does damage. This is 50% damage, right? We're on hard, so we only do 50% damage of normal. And we still are absolutely shredding through things with this shotgun. Granted, I got lucky. This is the legendary shotgun. We were going to do this with the shotgun anyway, but this is definitely very, very lucky to have this. Can I get this? Will you guys watch the ground mostly? Circuit boards? I guess we'll be fine without them. Yeah, we just didn't want Blizzard Spike to pop up under our feet. Okay, we should have just, I guess, 2 more Mammoths. I was going to say 1 more, but we're here. We have enough. Hopefully that catches. I meant to use the Seed Mine once again, so that it was... That should have been 100% with Seed Mine, based off of our last couple of throws. But hey, alright, we got it. We have 1 more we can catch. I think we go ahead and wait it out. Or do we? It's tempting not to. And to just head home now. Because we have just enough spheres to catch... Okay. Well, we ended up making the right choice. Oh yeah, we do have God Pins. It is worth mentioning, we are using God Pins, which greatly increases our attack power. And exactly, optimize the build for what you want to do. So if you want to do PAL damage, and you were using a Jormuntide Ignis, throw in a bunch of Kelpsy, because Kelpsy increased the attack power of the Water PAL. Not necessarily the water move, the water pal. So all of the damage that you do will be increased with that particular pal. Because if you have a water pal, you have a water pal. Ah, he went for Meteor Rain now, eh? How do I keep getting so much... Had to be Fiber again. It's like the one thing I didn't want to pick up. And kill him. Good job, Jormuntide. Mr. Streamer Luck, I am proud of you. Yeah, this should be... I'm pretty sure that's the base. I'm gonna double check. It's over farther that way. Okay. We'll make sure that we can launch off by going right about there. Once again, we are... This might not launch us, but I think it will. It's going to push us out this way. I don't think the ledge is going to be able to stop us in time. And we're out of there. Ah, I see. I see. That's why. It's this base right here. I see the base. Got plenty of stamina. Nothing to worry about. Made our way back to base. That's not done yet. That's a bummer. I'm tempted to switch out some pals here, but I think we wait for just a little bit. Looks like quite a few ingots have been finished in our absence. Good bit of polymer. Look at all that coal. Oh, that's beautiful. Plenty for us to continue making more spheres. Just make a few for right now. We're back to being able to have these Anubis hatch, or rather put them into the base. This is in part for the large pal souls, in part for potentially we will get like an artisan, remarkable craftsman, just like that. And those are a blessing. They just make everything that much faster, right? So might as well go for them. Another artisan one, but nothing else. We've got plenty of eggs that are about to hatch. Did I put everything away? I think so. We can go ahead and just give you the experience. Nice. He's level 51. That'll help us out quite a bit. Go ahead and let you eat those. We don't need you having more omelets at the moment. That's exactly what we want right there. Artisan, remarkable craftsman, and runner. We hit it. We hit it twice. Let's go. We're remarkable craftsman and workaholic. That's also good. We're not gonna breed for that perfect Anubis in this run, but dang, that's a good Anubis in its own right. All of these off of just kind of getting a little bit lucky. Unlazy, finished your route. Nice. I love it when I get unlazy. Now to make sure what sealed realms need for alphas. Yep, there you go. Get it. Anything else I can... Man, I don't have any other... Oh. It doesn't even let me? That's so sad. I didn't know that. Huh. Okay, well. That's a bit of a bummer. Uncheck all. We don't need anything else in there for right now, I don't think. Should be good there as well. No, did I not start my next expedition? I need to do that. I need to keep doing that. We need to get the pages. Yeah. Look at that. The time is already lower. You know what? Cancel all. As much as I want to do this right now, I think adding in just a little bit more speed by condensing would be really, really beneficial. That should increase the power of our pals even more. So let's find all these pals that we were capturing. Holy cow, we are hitting a full box very quickly. .43, we're just going to take the level 43 and condense that down. Level 43, go ahead and condense that down. Does there anything I could? No, not really. So 42, that'll let me see the next ones. 42, 42. It's fine. Go ahead and condense them down. Any names for a female jet dragon with legend, swift, runner, and infinite stamina? That's a good question. Go ahead and do this. Let me think about it for a second while I condense these down to give ourselves a little bit stronger of a fighting force. I'm not really looking at what we have for passives or anything. I probably should, but I am not too worried about it. Maybe somebody else has an idea Female jet dragon, legend swift runner, and infinite stamina. I feel like that's quite the accomplishment, though. That is a good pal that you've done there. 11s, 18, 30. Okay, let's keep the stronghold strategist. Oh, was that already condensed down? Oh, I see. I condensed the other one that was already condensed. 26, chill it. Keep that one. Any... I didn't see anything else that I really cared about. I guess the Diet Lover could potentially be my mount in the future. You need the locations of the alphas. You need to learn them. Oh, yeah. Make sure they aren't hiding in a... Okay, the Feybreak alphas are so frustrating to try and find. I get lost for them all the time. And I do mean all the time. It's so sad. So, I might go practice where they're at myself. Not necessarily for a speed run, but just so that, like, this run, I'm not, like, floundering all over the place. Like, where are they? They could be anywhere. I mean, I don't know. You know, just acting like a fool in front of everybody. And everyone's like, it's in the cave right there, dummy. Just go right there. I'll be like, oh. Alright. So, definitely something I need to learn myself. Speed, Lady Gone. I feel like Lady Gone is almost like a classic, what would that be called? You know, this is kind of annoying. I should just put all these pals in a sort. I feel like Lady Gone is very Arthurian. Like Arthurian legend. Level 34 Triantris. Oops. Don't have another one. We don't care about the Mimogs right now. We're not going to continue to breed up the... Maybe we do. Yeah, we're gonna wait. I lied. We're gonna wait. I remember now. We're waiting. Okay, keep the work slave. I think there's a work slave here too. There we go. That makes that stronger. 45 Suzaku. Another 45 Suzaku Alpha. We'll keep the Vanguard. Okay, just to double check male. This one is male. That would be all males. Let's keep one of the females. You're a female. We can get rid of the positive thinker. There we go. So now we have at least one male, one female in case we ever need to breed them. Would hate to want one and not have one. Diamond body. Very interesting. We've got no more for Wombo Baton, but we could do a Mammarist. There we go. Making sure we are able to go as fast as possible with this in the very near future. Seneca or Sky? Interesting. I do kind of like Sky. Sky is pretty sick. Like, I feel like that's a not just like a cute name, but like a, what would be the right word for it? Just it just feels appropriate for what it's going to be doing, you know? I feel like it's just got that name. We got a Swift Cryolinks, guys. How did you not notice that? Weren't you watching and ready to tell the streamer what he was doing? Come on. I was counting on you guys. Don't tell me I have a Swift Cryolinks. Come on. You guys. I guess we could keep the muscle head too. Let's get rid of the abnormal. Yeah, there we go. It's alright. That's alright. That's fine. I'll do it all myself, guys. I'll do it all myself. Let's go ahead and find if we have a good Wixen or not. We don't. Any of them higher levels? 23? We'll go ahead and do that. We know we should condense this or Lucky Ragnarok as well. Boom. That's big for us. Alright. And ours is going to get some food. This is a 36. It's a bottomless stomach. Should we just go with the 35 and be content? I think so. You did? You just kept quiet? Workaholic Wixen? Alright, fair. Fair enough. Alright, I appreciate you. You don't need to tell me everything. I get it. I should just be better. I'll work on it. I'll try to do my best for you guys. And for myself. This run is not my run, but it's our run, senpai. Yeah, you heard me right. That's embarrassing. You think I ever say things I shouldn't say at work? What's the over-under on how many times at work I say something I shouldn't say? Anybody got an idea? Oh. Honestly, I don't care about Serpent Terras too much. Saw the Serenity. We shouldn't need it, but we're going to go ahead and condense that down a little bit. The Dinosaurs also probably don't care too much. Their breeding powers is pretty good. Okay, all of them have absolutely terrible traits, except for infinite stamina. Alright, fine. 35, 37, 37 it is. Do I have one extra Dinosaur Lux? Is that why? Oh. We're just gonna do that. I don't care. I laugh, you cringe. Excellent. Excellent. I condensed the Demon God Sibilix? Is that right? I actually should not have done that if I did that. Whoops. I honestly would not have thought that I would have ever caught a Demon God Sibilix. We're gonna keep the Dazzies for now, I think. Alright, that should be fine. Where's our lucky? The lucky. Double check that I don't condense another Demon God or something. I'll have to go back and see myself. Carelessly just get rid of a good breedable pal. Not the Nocturnal, not the Work Slave. Oh, we have multiple Work Slaves? Wow. Fair enough. They're all the same level. You have faith you'd catch it? Have Demon God? Alright. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. I appreciate everyone's faith in me. It is maybe not warranted, but hey, I appreciate it nonetheless. Oh, is one of these already 4? Then we're not going to be able to. Okay, we don't really care about the super low levels, I don't think. We go ahead and do the Incinerum Nox, though. Whatever. It's not... They're good passives, right? But that's not what we're really here for. We're here to get rid of all of this and just make our speed go way faster on all of our expeditions. We'll keep the Vampiric. That wouldn't be a bad thing to go for some pals here in the future. I don't think I have a good amount to go with any of them. Nah. Nope. No. We don't have any high-level fuddlers, don't have any high-level knocks, don't have any high-level use. Okay. Woo! We did it, guys. Probably should have just sent out a good handful of expeditions in the meantime. Alright, it's down to 20 minutes, so we just dropped it by, what, 7 minutes or something like that for that particular expedition. While not necessarily the biggest thing in this particular singular instance, it will be very nice over the distance of time that we're going to be playing this game. So I'm happy with that. Let's go ahead and... yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine. Grab these eggs. Oh, I can't see in the dark and can't do anything. About 8 minutes, actually. Ah, nice. Very, very cool. Yeah, so that's why we do that. For anybody that was wondering. Not necessarily the most enjoyable thing to do, but it is a very, very good thing to do. Get yourself what you want earlier. Okay, we've got 56 spheres. Do we... we have enough for the disassembler. Very nice. It might be time for us to just go to dungeons. And if that's the case, we want to make ourselves more rocket ammo. Rocket ammo is particularly nice, just so that we don't have to worry about anything too much. Army of Anubis. The Army of Anubis is surprisingly to delete them from the game and give them their souls or belong to us. And then we can power up any army that we want. I am not particularly worried about Bellinor. I'm not particularly worried about Blazimet Ryu. I am incredibly terrified of Xenolord. And we're going to want to have a very strong force of Frost Stallions and or Palladius that we can use to make this work. And Leo, great troll, man. Great troll if it's true. I'm going to go watch it back anyway because you've gotten me second-guessing myself. What you plan on doing? So right now, I want to get over to Sakurajima here pretty soon. We've got a good number of legendary spheres. We still got quite a ways to go until that lumbering is done. We've got about 30 minutes right on our expedition. So we're going to get over to Sakurajima. Hey, extra rocket ammo. Love to see it. Hey, extra rocket ammo. Love to see it. Hey, okay, it only was 2. That's fine. We're going to get over there. Hopefully get ourselves an attack pendant, a defense pendant, and a life pendant, all +2. We might even end up going with an additional defense pendant or 2 as we go. All good, dude. Trolls are great. I mean, there's a level of troll that you don't want to have, but there's a level of troll I feel like is always acceptable in pretty much any form. Okay, we can actually, when they're done with the cement, make a better shield for ourselves. But yeah, you know, there's a level of troll that's like hurtful, and then there's a level of troll that's kind of an obvious playing around and just having a good time. And I'm always down for some good lighthearted trolling. I will never get mad at something like that. But I will, of course, second guess myself. You've got me thinking I'm missing something big there. But again, it's mean. It's not cool, you know. That's just not nice. You know, I don't think anybody likes having some mean stuff said. But to be a little silly, to have a good time like that, perfectly fine by me. I won't complain. I just appreciate you guys being here, chatting, hanging out. I'm over here crafting poison arrows, and you're over there, hopefully having this on a second monitor and playing Palworld or doing something else in the background yourself. You know, that's kind of what I think is the goal until I get to something intense. Then maybe you can first monitor me, but second monitor content right here. I mean, this is you should be watching. If you're not watching this right here, that you're really missing out. This is the highest quality content you could possibly see in any game. You've never seen. I mean, just look at this. Look at this high action stuff right here. I am working things with my hands crazy. Leo, you never try to be mean. Just saw the moment when you almost missed the Swift on Cryo. Ah, very nice. Very nice. Yeah. I'm definitely going quick. By mistake, a Frost Stallion with Vampiric. You know, if you're awake for more than 20 hours and you make a mistake, I think you're okay. I don't think I can hold that one against anybody. I think we go ahead and make another Hyper Shield. That is a better one, right? Yeah, no, it's the same one. Then we don't need that. What am I doing? I thought we had a better shield by now. Can I not make a better shield? Oh, do I need... I'm going to need the level 54? 55. The Ultra Shield's the next one, and we need a ton of Ancient Civilization cores. Yikes. In which case, we might just go straight to the Advanced Shield. Like, that kind of makes more sense to me. I think we can hold out with our current shield. I don't see a shield. So Hyper, I don't remember. I thought there was like a legendary shield at 50, but I must really just have imagined that in my head. Cool. Okay, well. Memories are not my strong suit, apparently. If I ask you who you are again, don't question it. I just don't remember you. It is completely your fault for not being memorable. Not mine for having a poor memory. That would never be the case. See? Little light trolling. Never hurt anybody. I really did think that there was another shield past that, though. We should have plenty of... Yeah, we have got 2, which is plenty. Right? I think so. Which means we should be good to go. Can we make more? You know what? We could if I was to tell them to make more charcoal. I think I'm going to go ahead and stop the Palmetal here for just a second. We should be able to make quite a few more. Yeah, let's go ahead and make the rest. That's not going to end those. It is that we're starting to run out of ore. That's so interesting. Okay. Might need to end up going to a base to set up some more ore stations here in a little bit. I think, though, that we have everything that we need except for a repaired shield. Let's go ahead and repair our helm as well. Everything there looks strong to me. That's got a little bit of time to go. We are going to get over to Sakurajima, start doing some cave runs. We should be able to do... I think we could, even at hard, I'm guessing we can do all of our cave runs in just a few minutes. Like 30-ish minutes. Oops. Mistimed that command. Oh, and we're in the wall. Right? Yep. Great. Gotta love being in the wall. That got us out. So the lovely fact is you can definitely push yourself into things with just about anything in this game, but we just did it with the structure, so go figure. When we're trying to do a glitch, we made the game hate us a little extra. I do not remember this one being this bad. Alright, there we go, we got it. It's not a particularly fast one, but off to Sakurajima we go. We're level 55, we should be fine. Got me on TV, just relaxing, got work in the morning, and it's a good way to settle down. Sick. Oh, I'm over there reading your comment, and instead about to fly right past where I wanted to land. Guess we'll just go to this cave first. This is a cave, right? Yeah. Not right now, it's not. Just found Dire Howl and caught Clint. Didn't know you can capture bounty? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Isn't that the lovely thing about Palworld? You can just about do anything you want that doesn't feel right in the Pokemon game because they don't let you do it. You know, I should have grabbed a ground mount though. Ragnarok is not necessarily the mount for this. That's alright. We'll make do by hitting our head multiple times. The silly things that streamer forgets. You know, we don't have a Catris Ignis. We can only catch them in here. We'll go ahead and hit them in the head a few times. Oh, okay. Well, apparently Ragnarok knows what's up. Is that where I can say Ragnarok was standing on business? Is that a thing? Can I say that? I don't know if I know how that word works. Or that phrase. How does one stand on business, guys? I need to know. Can someone teach me? Can I also stand on business? Is that something I can do? Let's go ahead and catch this Bushina. Let's see, let's give him a shot to survive a little bit here. Oh, I tried so hard to keep that Bushi knocked alive. I'm not gonna lie. I tried. And Leo, I'm glad that you're just able to, you know, sit back, relax, have a good rest of your day. That's a reason why I end my stream around 9 p.m. My time, so I have about an hour to myself before I feel the desire to get to bed myself. It lets me relax a little bit on my own, because this is a little bit of work, being here trying to be entertaining, and apparently mistiming my rocket launcher switch. I probably shouldn't do that with Wixen, considering how little damage we're doing. Oh, okay, that's fine. Oh. Oh. Alright, go ahead and catch this Wixen Knocked Alpha. Female Wixen and male Catris make a Wixen Knocked. Is that right? You know what? I wonder if after all this time, that's what it was. Because I read the... Hey, Plasteel Armor schematic. Dark Cannon, we're just gonna leave it. Yeah, we're gonna take it. You know, I was trying, when one of my very first speed runs of Palworld for all of the pals, the Palpedia, I saw that was a combo, was the Wixen and Catris, and I made a Wixen Knocked. And, well, the Catris Ignis was the last pal that I caught because I needed a Wixen, or a Catris Ignis. And so I went to a cave at the very end to go catch myself a Catris Ignis. And I was not happy about that. And I have never since trusted that particular breeding combo. So Shadow, you just learned me something right there. And I really appreciate that. I'm going to have to test that out and make sure that you're not telling me lies. But I believe you as of this moment. Very, very cool. Always stuff to learn. I've never speedran anything other than Palworld, unless you count when I was like 9 years old, played a lot of Super Mario 3. I did a speed run through Mario 3 way back in the day. Never posted it anywhere, never recorded it. I just saw that it was a thing as people were trying to beat the game as fast as possible. I was like, I wonder if I can do that. And I mean, I did a pretty good job for somebody that didn't, you know, RNG manip or anything like that. I was just a kid playing the game, and I would say I did well. Dang, that spear throw was so sick. It would have been really good if I didn't throw a second spear to try and hit him because I thought I missed. It's a shame. Oh, we can save this Chillet. Oh. Maybe we don't bother saving this Chillet if it doesn't want to get in a sphere. Keep an eye on Dr. Flame. Or Flame Doctor. Why do I keep saying Dr. Flame? Flame Doctor. I named him. I named him after my little nickname when I was in, like, middle school. Excuse me. I should know his name better than anybody. I think I'm getting it from like Dr. Stone. I'm doing like a Dr. Stone crossover. This Croagero is helping us out. You know, this is one of the first times I've actually appreciated Croagero. Uh-oh. Do we let this stay out? I actually want all of that. Let's go ahead and just do that. There we go. More bounty tokens. We might actually want those in the future. It's a thing for breeding combo Catrice and Wixen. If Wixen is female, it's Wixen Noct. If Catrice is female, it's Catrice Ignis. Yeah. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like I said, one of the first speedruns I did of this game was all pals in the PAL decks for 163 when Sakurajima was the save file. And again, it was the last PAL that I caught because I put those two in a pen. I didn't get a Catrice Ignis because I must have got it backwards. Didn't read properly. And, you know, that's just how it goes. You got to make sure you know how to read. Reading is very important. I just want you to know. If you didn't know that, reading is an important skill to have in pretty much all facets of life. So, learn your letters, kids. I know you needed to hear that from me. I don't think you would have learned your letters if I didn't tell you to do that. So, I'm glad to be a part on your literacy journey. Good luck. All the best of you. Is that why only a handful of you are talking in the chat? Is only some of you know how to use your letters? I'm sorry. I shouldn't call you guys out like that. I know that you can't type. Okay, to be truthful, I'm almost always a lurker in chats. Almost always. Unless it's a Palworld. If it's Palworld, I will unlurk for a little bit. But pretty much anything else, I'm a 100% lurker. Alphadran might be a little scary. Would be nice to go for him, but might be a little scary. We're gonna forego the Alphadran for right now. We should be able to get even faster right here. Nice. We restored some stamina as well. Is this chest a chest? Dungeon open. It is. We need to unlock our third slot as well for our accessories. Do we have dog coins on us? 450. We definitely have enough for one additional slot right now. That's very cool. Probably should save those, but we're not going to. Oh, there we go. Look at that. We have plenty of space left. 46 spheres. We do want to get back for the expedition at some point in the not too distant future, but being over here I think is a little more important than continuing to send out those expeditions. Oh, we just barely bumped our head. We don't need any more. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and grab another Wixen Noct. If it dies, we get ourselves some more souls. If we catch it, we get ourselves some more souls. Hey, our expedition research has been completed. Let's see, we went straight, so we go straight over the water. I did not pay the most attention to this dungeon. Probably should have paid a little bit more attention, but that's alright. It's gonna work out. Did we catch Bushi Noct yet? No. That's about perfect. We'll have 2 shots, I think, at this Bushi. 2 or 3. We didn't need it. We got him first try. First try every time. Oh, almost was able to keep that. I thought I was going to be able to. I thought I was going to skill it out with the grapple hook there. Croagero, we definitely don't care. But we do switch over to Jormuntide. Like, look at that. 61,000 experience for all of our pals right there. 80,000 for the level 50 Gobfins. Just good for us. Gosh, do we keep all the... we get rid of the ingots. That should be non-issue. Okay, we picked up the precious entrails. And we're really low on bullets. I did not realize how low of bullets I was on. We don't care about Plasteel 1, I don't think. What did we pick up earlier? Plasteel 3? Yeah, we definitely don't care about Plasteel 1 then. We continue to run these dungeons while we're over here. We should be able to get at least a handful more with our rocket ammo. I kind of want to check these skill fruits, actually. Let's see if there's anything good. Splash, Sand Tornado, Dark Laser. I hate to do it, but I think I'm getting rid of the oil. Oh, we don't need handgun ammo either. We're gonna take the Sand Tornado. And where did it go? There it is. There you go. You can have it. And splash. We can... let's do this. Drop. Gale Claw. There we go. Now we just have a little extra defense buff for just a little bit here. I think this should be pretty close to a... well, it was. Unfortunately, I just was not able to convert. And I did it again. Alright, we're doing good. We're doing good. We can potentially get some more dog coins here, maybe some more legendary spheres. Sure. That's a little disappointing. What was that? Training manual, only large. I think we forego taking the time to do large. Large is relatively small. That cave is closed. Lulu's right there. Fireball is up. Let's see if we can't just toss out a fireball. Oh, well. Apparently we missed everything. Oh no. This is why we come here when we're leveled. We don't want that happening to us when we're not powerful enough to let Ragnarok take a couple of hits, because I totally forgot to continue to move when they pop out of the sphere because you're just not fast enough. The acceleration is just a little too slow, or my reaction speed is always just a little too slow. Either way. Got all our Wixens. We could catch them for a high level, but I don't think we will. We could catch Pricksters while we're here as well. That would give us even more. Hey, we like to see this though. This is something we like to see. That's what I thought. Alright, now it won't escape. Why did they have to show up? Okay, they went that way. We're fine. We would like that large training manual, but those guys scare me way too much. We're actually going to run from that. There's just too much right there for me to want to handle. Potentially getting a chance of getting stunned and losing either Ragnarok or our lives. So we're just going to play it cool, run from it, be a little bit of a coward. I think that is the right way to play the hardcore. See if we can't get a Quivern. Quivern Botan. Excellent. Botan. High quality pal oil. I don't think we need the flower. We don't need the flowers. We already have enough. I already remember saying that we've got enough. We've got one Chillet Ignis, which is technically all we need. Probably wouldn't hurt to catch more, but I think for right now, we're fine. And emotes, and wave, and some coins, medical supplies, training manual. Let's just quickly drop this for the... Nope, not for the medical supplies. Training manual. There you go. Yo, Rafik! How you doing? I'm doing well. I would like it if I could see better, but you know. I do wear glasses. I can't complain so much because I luckily can see well enough that even with glasses, it lets me see the world. No, I was talking about in game when it's dark. I do wear glasses though. How you been doing? Having a good day? Oops. Probably should just do this. Now you can unlock the Pal Disassembler Conveyor. Nice. Yes. And we can start getting souls, which will be really big. Really excited for this entirety of this playthrough. We're starting to get into the end game, where we can start doing some of those crazier things. Gosh, do we... I probably should collect those. Oh, that's only a level... Because it was only a level 41, we said, yeah, we definitely want to try and catch that. Level 44 is a little bit high of a level for that, for us to want to go for it. It's kind of nice to be slow. We're able to traverse that pretty nicely. I don't know that we were honestly any faster, or at least not much faster than we would have been if we had just stayed on Ragnarok, but nice. Streamer luck is gonna make good work of this guy right here. That said, I kind of would have liked a non-night, non-dark pal, as they would have been asleep and we would have had that extra prone damage. Would have been sweet. Would have been very much so stronger than what we just did. Alright, getting ourselves all those ancient civilization parts is good as well. Something I forget because I don't almost... Like, I just never need them. Hey, attack pendant +2. That's one of the things we were looking for. I think we go ahead and get rid of the circuit boards. We should be able to make those pretty easily. Attack pendant +2. That's going to be very, very useful for us for our damage. Shame it's a pendant of diligence. That just helps us craft things faster. We craft so slowly compared to Anubis, right? So they're not really useful for us. I didn't drop anything else that I really needed, right? No, I don't think so. And since it is dark, I like to be able to see. See if we can't go pick up a Suitseer here while it's nighttime. There is another cave just over yonder too, isn't there? Oops. I wanted to sit on Ragnarok. I wanted to sit on you. Dragon Meteor, Volcanic Rain, and Solar Blast. All of those suck. We could pick those up so it could respawn with new ones, but I think I'm just going to go ahead and continue forward. Do we go for a Hellzipher Lux right now? It wouldn't be bad to have one. Oh, it's only level 46. We go for that one. Ooh, a supply drop over here is pretty good. A supply drop over here means some pretty solid chances of drops. Legendary spheres. Some larger, what do you call them? Elixirs, so that we can get our stats even higher. The problem is we're gonna need to loot it, and we don't really have any way to loot a vital elixir though. We'll make a quick stop for some extra health. Is there gonna be a way for me to grab that? It doesn't look like it. Metal armor schematic. This is no longer necessary. We kind of want that oil, but we also want dark laser. Let's just get rid of the silver keys, right? No, let's get rid of the Palworld. There's very little of that. Alright, cool. Suit Seer, that's what I wanted to do. Since it is still nighttime, just get ourselves a few more of these pals that are only found over here in Sakurajima. And maybe one or two more caves before we head back to the main base and try to finish things out. We'll get to quick look at if this is a closed off cave or not. It looks like it is open, so we might come back here. I'm gonna go grab this. Actually, I don't have time. Let's see if we can get a Suit Seer before time is up. We only have about 30 seconds left, I think. Nice. We could always breed for one, but I think it's kind of cool to catch it, you know? And it just makes me happy. Cool, 44%. Hopefully... No, not on the first try. Okay, with the crit, 53%. With the crit, 53%. 55%. No, Yukumos, don't you dare. Yukumos, don't you dare. Hey. You know, I think I have some bounty papers on me, don't I? I do. Which means, let's go ahead and take this guy out while we're here. I won't necessarily love this fight, but we should be fine. Depresso, you're kind of bothering us. Ooh, I did not like that. Okay, there we go. We're in a good spot here. Hey, Cognito. You want to say hi to Streamer Luck? Gets me every time, man. Gets me every time. Where's the cave here? Right there. I was like standing right next to it. What am I doing? Let's get in there, see if we can maybe get a defense pendant. Maybe get some more raid fragments. Those are just nice to have. Not required, just nice to have. But we are running very low on ammo. Essentially, we have no more rocket, or no more shotgun ammo. I don't need a more wraith. I don't think you fit this door either. I was pretty sure you didn't, and that's okay. That looks to work okay for me. That's the level 45 Catris Ignis. We're just going to ignore it. Just going to take a little bit too long to... Uh-oh. I realized just how tall we were when I did that. Foolish mistake. Streamer doesn't know how to grapple hook, guys. Oh boy. And let's just finish it off with this. Very good. More ancient civilization parts. That's all good stuff for us, right? We just need to constantly keep getting stuff. Here's your tech manual. Defense pendant 2! Hey, let's go. Now I have to decide what I don't want to take back with us. You know, we've been getting a good number of Bellinor Libero fragments. I might not take those back. It hurts. Okay, start by picking up the tech manual. Okay, we're more defensive now than ever. I think I can go ahead and just use a homeworld. We can teleport out of here and use a homeward teleport. Homeward thundercloud, home teleport, thunder home. This one. Homeward Thundercloud. Nice and bright. Did I have ingots in there too? Ah, oh well. We're getting quite a bit from everything. Ah, I did. Look at that. Quite a bit from everything. All the expeditions. We should be fine. You guys are still doing great. I see it. Eyes on target. Boom. And we need to put more stuff away before we can actually go up and grab everything from the expedition, don't we? So let's go ahead and double check. Is there anything we can do? We can. Let's go ahead and do that. C for chest settings. Allow all, I guess, is the correct way to put it. Sure. Check all. Oops. No, we want to put all this stuff away except for you. Actually, and you. Guys, stop. I know I literally just unchecked this chest, but you don't have to be putting wooden stuff in here. Guys, stop it. Please. I'm going to put the in there for right now, as well as, I think, some yellow spheres. Okay. For right now. Well, Genix, if I'd listened to you, everything would be much better, but we're where we're at, you know. We'll live. I don't have more ancient PAL manuscripts, huh? Interesting. Very, very low on those. But we should be able to get up to our base expedition now. 14 more manuscripts. That's very good for us. Let's go ahead and see. Did it get lower? Down to 18 minutes and 55 seconds. Dude, that Mammoris Christ is crushing it for us. 10,996 power. Love to see that. Can't say I'm surprised. I'm just happy. Plasteel Armor 3. Oh, we don't need that in there. Okay, so we've still got ingots being made. We should have quite a few ingots in here. We can tell our Bushi to get back to the labor here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and add in at least one more, right? I feel like that's what we should do. I don't feel like we need the mud in right now. I think we're okay for the most part on that front, but I do want to see if I can find some more Bushi to make the research just that much faster. None of these are... Oh, you're in. That's fine. You're not. Why not? Okay. We should have a level? Nice. Exactly a level. That's really convenient. We've got 151 cakes, so we're doing just fine on everything. Not perfect, but just fine. Check all. We can put this skill fruit in there. We can probably pass in the souls as well, yes. And then we can uncheck all, so pals will stop taking stuff here once again. Gosh, they're so annoying with that. It's really frustrating. Okay, I think we go ahead and let them eat the rest of the mud. And we just slowly get ourselves set to be finished for the day. As I think I'm going to call it just a little earlier than I did the last couple of nights. As I would like to wind down and hopefully get myself to bed earlier and this time fall asleep. That would be nice. We also have the PAL disassembler. We've got it. We're looking good. I don't know if I want to put it at this base. We could. It's just kind of annoying. I guess we could just see if we can get it right in the back. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect? I wouldn't say so. Good enough? Yeah. You guys should love this placement. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and sort this one more time. Even though that the mud was there, I don't think that's going to matter anymore. I do want to make sure that this Bushi never does flame or other work. We just want the wood. We are fairly low on wood. Are we just not getting any? Yeah, it looks like we're just not getting that much. That's fine, I guess. But we will need to work on that. But we did just spend a lot on this. I forgot. We did just spend a lot on that. We can also potentially just give you some more attack. Yeah, why not? Oh, and I can spend the large souls on you. I think we go ahead and do that. How are you at? You're probably fine. I'm going to go ahead and be a little spendthrifty. Give our Ragnarok just a little bit of extra defense just to make sure that they're going to be okay for now into the future. Last thing I want to do Our coal, sulfur, and stone have all been good. I think that other base is doing just fine mining it all for us. I think I'm going to go ahead and take out that here. I don't think we need that anymore as well. Let the other bases handle that, and then we can let them work on... We don't have the ore for an ore mining site too. This should only take a second. Once it has happened, we will be sitting pretty. For tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, as always, I am thinking that we potentially take on Victor and Shadowbeak. I have not made that a hard and set rule just yet, but it is something to consider, as it is something that we do want to do, but I haven't really prepped for it yet. So maybe we level up more tomorrow. Maybe we look into getting to Victor and Shadowbeak. Kinda hard for me to say. I know that I want to keep doing these expeditions as fast as possible, kinda on cooldown, because then we can keep getting the research done, which is just tremendously helpful for our base. We can make a ton more spheres though, and we can use that to level up. Do we go catch Nightmare and try to condense one down so we can start soul hunting? Okay, maybe that's the plan. Maybe that's the plan. I'm gonna think about it before I just send it, right? But it looks like that might be what I do, is we will work towards getting more legendary spheres tomorrow. We will then try to full send the levels so that we can be ready to fight the legends and the predator pals that drop more souls, and that will allow us to then get into the final stages of this game just a little bit better, I think. So, oh my gosh, look at that. We have like no ore. No ore. How do we have no ore? Did I not put ore in another base? Nightmare would be good. Yes, Nightmare should be very good. So I might have to look into, because let's see, that should be our only, yeah, okay, so we've got the Astagon that should be doing that. I didn't think we were gonna run out of ore though, that's the thing. Astagon is not doing anything but mining. Okay, so we should be seeing our ore situation come back up pretty quickly. That's with just the 2 Anubis. I'm going to look. You're probably at 100 sand, right? Yep. Switch him back in. We're going to make sure that one of those slots is reserved for Anubis, since Anubis Astagon. We're going to make sure one of those slots is reserved for Astagon, since he's a very good Astagon. Perfect? No, not even close, but very good. Very, very good. We probably can start looking into breeding a few more Yakumos. Potentially getting that Fuddler into Demon God. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna plan for. To the point where I am going to sort by Demon God. There's our Fuddler. We're gonna take out our mount. That way we should be like, what? Where's our mount at? And we should be good to go there. We also want to get... Yeah, we also want to unlock that 3rd slot so that we can put this defensive accessory in there. That will just be very, very nice for us. 650 defense versus 500. So that's 150 defense. That's like having almost an entire addition. That is an additional helm. That's an entire additional helm slot right there. So very, very big for us. I think that's where we call it level 54. What day is it? Is it 50 yet? The days have been closing in on us very quickly. It is day 51. We are only 3 days ahead on levels at this point, but I'm still feeling pretty good. Level 54 by day 51 with our experience rate, with our damage rate, with taking a little bit of time to explain things to people as they pop in. I hope you guys have been enjoying so much. Thank you for tuning in. Again, I feel blessed every day that people are tuning in to do this, and so I'm not just talking to myself the entire way through. Hopefully you guys all have a wonderful day, and hopefully, or night, or morning, whatever day it is. And hopefully I'll see you again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, have a great one.